Welcome. You're watching the Thrift Store Rundown, where we bring Hollywood home on a budget. Here in New Jersey, we're reaching temperatures upwards of 80 degrees plus. And that's just a week before Memorial Day weekend, so we're really getting a taste of summer, even though we're still technically in spring. And while spring training is come and gone, there's still plenty of spring cleaning ahead for us to take care of. And if you need some spring cleaning inspiration, I figured we'd bring a real heavy hitter along to help you. And I gotta say, Martha Stewart, America's doyen of domesticity for generations, has nailed a near walk-off home run. This is her organizing manual, the manual for bringing order to your life, home, and routines, published by Huffley Mifflin Harcourt and purchased for 50% off the price of $4.99. There's a lot to highlight in here, so let's get this started. Now keep in mind, this book was published January 7th, 2020, pre-COVID-19. So even though the activities do not correlate anymore with the dates, you can still do at least a few of these activities now that we're nearing the end of May. This month is when many gardeners go full tilt and when hosts throw lawn parties to solve their ponies, and julep-fueled Derby Day celebrations, which have come and gone. It's all a happy lead-in to the unofficial launch of summer, Memorial Day weekend. So while we can't make any more Mother's Day cards, we can still refresh our beds, cook with rhubarb, ready our grills for all those summer cookouts ahead, grow some potted plants, and wash exterior siding, which really isn't any fun, but hey, at least Martha tries her best to make it fun while you're reading this book. You know me, I'm a bit of a kitchen master. Well, in terms of reviewing cookbooks on the Thrift Store Rundown, that would look good on any kitchen countertop. So I gotta show you the kitchen chapter. In an efficient kitchen, it's not just meal times that run more smoothly, it's your morning to night routine, from the first brewed cup of coffee in the early hours to cleaning up after a dinner party. The following organizing principles will help you realize your kitchen's full potential. So in the kitchen, as with every room in the home that this book covers, it's not just, assembling a to-do list and taking action on that to-do list. No. Martha shows you through vivid text, photographs, helpful charts, and plenty of helpful sidebar like general reminders and Martha's musts. She gives you actionable and affordable steps and advice and solutions and supplies needed to organize every square inch of your room, of your house, and of your life. Even the bathrooms. I'm showing you the living room section, but I'm really going to show you this section. How to organize your bookcase and your books on the shelves. That is basically a lost cause for me because my cookbook corner in my library destroyed, and a good chunk of my cookbooks bent and damaged beyond repair. That's Mother's fault. She laid down new flooring on our studio floor a while back, and in doing so, she had to move the cookbook corner library, and the shelves came apart. So, the books are supporting themselves. And if I take just one book out, well, that is a cookbook corner that will be no more. So, I have to deal with that forever. Thanks a lot, Mom. I think Martha would be disappointed in my organization skills. My couches don't even look like couches anymore. They just look like extra storage space, which I'm running out of at the moment, so yeah. I think Martha would be pleased, though, that I'm a very avid reader. Hey, she ought to be pleased. I'm reading this book as we speak. And it's also the most pleasing form of irony that I can ever give around here. As far as my media center goes, well, it's just my personal computer, which I rarely use anymore to edit, so now I just use my laptop computer. But my media center, I'm quite proud of that. It's where I photograph all my secondhand snapshots. As a matter of fact, let me show you really quickly up here. Yep. With the background being my stationary metallic director's slate And of course, the asset of which I'm most proud of in my media center, which really is my recreational media center, my wall of endgame, my pretty little wires wall of endgame, which is also a, what do you call it? A shrine, if you will. A pin-up shrine of the love of my life, Spencer Hastings, Troyan Belisario. I'm proud of that. So let's move on. Hold on, I gotta get the tripod readjusted here. I also got some paint on my left shoulder in the back. So hold on a moment while I readjust. Continuing on, let's go to the kitchen once again. Now Martha's going to show you how to organize your cooking routines. Kitchen-tested strategies by the dozen. So, for nearly every chapter here, going beyond organizing the rooms in general, she gives you strategies for organizing your everyday routines, cooking, gardening, cleaning, the works. A list of supplies to keep on hand, and strategies to take into action utilizing those supplies. In the case of organizing your cooking routine, plenty of make-ahead tips, pantry, fridge, and freezer storage, and food preservation. Plus, creating a schedule for cooking on weekdays and the holidays. If you're looking to entertain on a schedule and on a dime, Martha gives you actionable advice that's also quite fun to pull off. Same goes for celebrating in general. This is really more of a holiday-centric section here, but entertaining and celebrating, we're going to be doing a lot of both as we head into summer. And finally, wellness. Yes, organizing your state of being. Because nowadays, especially with millennials and Generation Zers, self-care is priority number one. Why it hasn't been priority number one always is beyond me, but if you're looking to take your self-care to the next level, then I suggest you take some of Martha Stewart's hints to heart. This also includes a schedule for getting your mental health and your physical health in order. If you're looking to create some fun projects out of this book, at the end of it all, Martha gives you a few templates to do just that. I could go on and show you this entire book, but really, I think I've shown you more than enough to say that this is definitely an organizing manual that puts everything else to shame. You will learn how to declutter drawers, stay on top of your finances, plan family meals, clean more efficiently, eat once in season, maximize closet storage, schedule strategically, plan your garden, manage home improvements, so on and so forth. Retail price, $30 in the US and higher in Canada. How much higher, we don't know. But what I do know is this. Martha, you've done it again. You've proven once again why, with 4.5 out of 5 claps, you are, always have been, and will remain, America's Chief Domesticity and Lifestyle Officer. Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg, a relatively ghastly combination on the surface, yet incredibly fussy once you watch. Well, at least for me, even though I don't really watch them together. Well, your decluttered life, paired with this book, which has organizing down to a T and has organized itself to a T, well, that would make for a very informative and quite awesome pairing. Full sizzle. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the thrift side.
Hey! Shut up!